All right, folks, good afternoon and welcome to the Call of the Wild storyline playthrough for Sundarpatan, which is a mountainous area in Nepal reserve. It has rabbits, muntjacs, Tibetan foxes, black bucks, snow leopards, tahr, barasingas, nilgais. There we go. Gotta be careful of that one. Bengal tigers, water buffalo, and wild yaks. The tahr can apparently spawn a great one, but I'm not on this map much, so let's just assume we're not going to see him. Gonna get this chat popped out correctly. All right. And we are all set to begin. Select the reserve. This is actually the last DLC playthrough we'll be doing for right now. This is early 2025. The other one here, Solwizen Park, does not actually have a main storyline, so not going to do it. All right, away we go.
Namaste. Welcome to the Sundarpatan Hunting Reserve.
Namaste to you as well.
My name is Asmita Gurung. I work for the reserve as one of the conservation officers. Tourists come to Nepal from all over the world for the unique trophies you can hunt here, the Nor and the Tar.
Tar.
We use that foreign
H is
income
silent.
to support our economy and our wildlife conservation programs, especially for endangered species.
I didn't see anything called a Nar
Protecting both fauna
as an
and
animal here, though.
flora in our beautiful country is something that is very dear to the hearts of Nepali people. Is this your first time here? Then I hope it will be an unforgettable assignment for you.
Oh, I hope so too. I do like this map a lot. I especially like the tigers. The tigers can be aggressive, which is always fun. Hey, thanks, Elite.
Khana khayo? Oh, it means have you eaten? That's usually the first thing a Nepali person will say after meeting you.
Oh, I
It's
like them
basically
already.
a greeting. I know you've been on the road for a long time to get here all the way from Kathmandu, so I'd be starving if I were you. In rural areas of Nepal, you don't see a lot of hotels, but rather something called homestays. People offer travelers food and a place to stay for a fee. I have a homestay myself, and you're more than welcome to come over.
We
It's
got
a great way to
Airbnb
discover
culture.
another culture on a more personal level, don't you think? My house is in a small village called Lek Banjang in the hilly region. There, I've just sent you the location.
Right next to us. So for the loadout, we're doing 7mm 22 250 and the 22 again for rifles. Full rifle loadout.
Hilly region. Oh, right. You know hill means something different in Nepal. Any mountain that has trees on it, we call it a hill. If not, it's a mountain.
I actually
In
kind of like
Pahar,
that.
as we also call it, the mountains can be up to 3,000 meters high, and generally they don't have a lot of snow. But we also have valleys, meadows, plains.
Ooh, banana.
Further up north, that's where you'll find the very high mountains that we're maybe more famous for, the Himalayas. But we just say the Himal region. And if you go south, you'll notice the plains are completely different in everything: climate, vegetation, and wildlife. In a way, Sundarpatan is like a mini version of Nepal. Our country is made up of very different landscapes and a lot of different cultures and languages. Yeah, that's my village. In Nepal, we're usually very laid back, so once you found my house, just go in and get some rest if you need to.
RPG
By the way,
protagonist
I cooked
policies.
some cell roti before I left this morning, just in case. It's a traditional delicacy made with rice flour. Help yourself.
Where's the kitchen? I want the food. Oh, oh, what is that? Oh, that's kind of sketchy looking. Big onion ring.
You're welcome. Feel free to take a couple more for the road, alright? If you plan on trekking for hours on your own out there, you'll need some food. If you're ready, let's get started with your first assignment. Head south to the nearest lookout tower, and I'll fill you in on the way. That's me and Virendra, the conservation officer for Terai. That was taken last year at Holi, my favorite festival.
Oh, it knew I looked at it.
Your timing couldn't be better, because we have a so-called problem tiger at the moment. We're currently gathering reports about the severity of the situation and cross-referencing our monitoring data with any footage from the camera traps. But we also need an expert tracker on the ground to help us locate that tiger and find out the reason for its unusual behavior.
I'm sure the tiger will find me. I certainly hope the tiger finds me, because I need a brand new tiger fur
As you
rug.
know, hunting is illegal here, except in the hunting reserves. There's only one other in the whole country, called Sundarpatan. Sundarpatan is the more recent of the two. When they established this reserve, the government's goal was not only to develop hunting tourism, but also to fund our wildlife conservation strategy, with a special focus on threatened species. You must have heard of the mysterious snow leopard and the Bengal tiger, but we also monitor a lot of others, vulnerable or not. Wild yak, barasingha, Tibetan fox. Thanks to our efforts in the last 20 years, tiger populations are recovering rather well. But the flip side is, there are also more and more human-wildlife conflicts.
You know, maybe I should have grabbed a handgun. It would have been really nice for a water buffalo and tiger. Oh well.
The reserve would be too large for only one warden, so we have a small team. Each of us is in charge of the region they live in and know best. Pahad, in my case. It's not the first time we've had a temporary contractor coming from abroad to work with us. Usually they're experts in a particular field. But you seem to be special. It's not just your track record as an ethical hunter, which is of course required here as well, but also for your hard skills in tracking, spotting, and harvesting.
Ooh, that's a pretty flower. Even for a low-res flower. Yeah, this would be about my third favorite map, I think. First favorite, definitely Emerald Coast. Absolutely love that map. Then after that, the Taiga. And then probably this one. Yeah, it's hard to beat Emerald Coast because you have just so many cool things going on. And almost every species there is something I want to hunt. But that's kind of the same with this one. I don't really truck with the class 1 animals, so I prefer a lot of different kinds of deer-like animals, maybe a couple big predators. This map having the snow leopards, when you check, and like you might have 6 snow leopards on the map, the whole map. So they're very hard to hunt. A lot of tracks in the woods, but not a lot of noise. It's the water buffalo that are probably running away from me. Ooh, water buffalo call. But they're not in my direct path. And they're already running away. Live and let live. Let's see, favorite animal on this map? I'm actually going to say the yak. I like the yaks. Like they're big. They're up in the mountains. They got the cool bushy tails, big coats. Great animal. Close second place, snow leopard. What about you? Okay, yeah, that's good too. Can't knock tigers. Alright, we have arrived.
We call that region Terai, or
Terai.
the Southern Plains. It's very different from the rest of Nepal. It's a tropical climate with swamps and grasslands, similar
Well,
to parts
Prime,
of
I'm
northern
getting
India.
bids. It's
Most
kind of
people in
interesting because I
Terai
had one
have a
company
farm
come
or
out
livestock, but it
and
can
they
be
gave me
tough to
like a
make a
total
decent living
bid
there.
on removing the trees. But they didn't
Before
really
we
want to
send you into
itemize it, so
tiger
I told them, look,
territory,
I can't
can
consider
I
your bid
ask you
unless
to
you
name one
itemize it,
that you can
so we'll
kill
see if
and
they get back to
harvest?
me.
Check the details on
And
your
then I
hunting
had
kit.
another guy come out and he's like, I just want the work, so
We
whatever your
carefully
lowest bid
screen
is,
all
just let me know and
contractors
I'll do it
to
for
check
cheaper.
both their hunting skill level and their ethics.
And then finally the
I'm
insurance
sure you
company
understand why we
suggested a
want to
tree
make
removal
sure you can
company,
choose the right specimen and land
and
an ethical
their
shot.
bid was just, don't worry about it, we'll work it out with the insurance company with no out-of-pocket for you. So, yeah, got a bunch of weird, not really bids. Probably end up just going with the one the insurance company said, because at least I know then the job will get done without any chance of it not being accepted by the insurance company, at least in theory. See, harvest one animal
In
ethically.
Buddhism, all living beings are seen as equal. It's a principle that commands
But
to
it's
not
weird because they're
harm
willing to
or
pay for
kill
part
without
of
a
it, but not
purpose.
the other part. I'll tell
It
you after
doesn't
she
mean that you can
stops
never
talking.
hunt or kill, but you should never cause any unnecessary suffering. That's why even foreign tourists get a limited number of hunting tickets and a designated hunting block when they come here. You know, some of these animals have lived in Terai much longer than humans. For example, the tiger. So they are a valuable part of this world, just like us.
Yeah, double lung, get quick knockdowns. So the insurance is willing to pay for some of the damage. Like they're willing to pay to replace the fence that got smashed. They're willing to pay to remove the trees from the fence so that you can replace the fence. But they're not willing to pay to remove the wood from the yard. The wind is in my favor on this water buffalo, so I think I'll be able to get him pretty easy. Oh, he's a good one too. That's gonna be, yeah, he's down. I was gonna say that's gonna be fatal. You can't pay kids $30 to remove the wood. We're talking about thousands of pounds of wood. You need to like get a trailer. All right, full harvest check. Let's go. Yep, that'll be good. Wow, even with a 7 millimeter, that penetration just barely got to the lung. But then the other one got through both lungs. Glad I took that second shot.
A very clean harvest. Well done. I can see why our counterparts in other reserves were always so positive about you. I can tell that you really are an expert tracker as well. It can be difficult to track specimens in that wet climate, even for Terai people.
The first guy who just said I'll come back and beat
By
whatever
the way,
bid
did you
said
enjoy
he
the celery?
estimated he would do the wood for, quote, a
You've
couple
only just
hundred.
arrived, but you can probably guess how
So if
crucial
he only
food
wants
is in
two or
our
three
culture.
hundred, I'll probably give him that part of the job, if nothing else.
Now you and I can dig into that problem tiger together.
Oh,
You
she's
see,
kind of hot.
usually, the tigers and the humans' territories don't overlap. Both are wary of each other and keep their distance. But one of them is making the people in the Terai very nervous. She's been sighted a bit too close to settlements several times in the last couple of days. A really unique one too. A pseudo-melanistic tigress, if you can
Ooh,
believe that. First time such a specimen is naturally born in at least 50 years.
fancy tiger.
So we need to get to the bottom of this before any accidents happen. Let's start with the area where Tara was sighted last.
0.62 miles. No nearer spot to it. All right, I guess we're walking. But yeah, it's super weird that like they're willing to pay for the wood to be cut up to remove the tree, and then just like stacked somewhere, but they're not willing to pay for it to actually be removed. It's like nickel and diming you. And then these days, if you make a claim, who knows? They might come back and just cancel the insurance later. Just be like, nope.
Soon you'll meet another of the reserve's conservation officers.
But the way I was
His
looking at
name
it
is
is it's
Birendra.
probably about 2,500 at least
He
to
and I
remove the
have been working
trees.
together for almost 10 years
And then
now.
there's another
Ever
tree that
since
was
I started
damaged.
working
That's probably
here.
at least another
It
1,000.
took a while, but now
And
I think
replacing
we're
the fence
friends.
is probably
He's lived
3,000
in
or
the
so.
Terai his whole
So I might as
life,
well go through
so he
insurance and be
remembers the
limited by
time
the
before this
deductible.
region became part of the hunting reserve.
I don't want to be like 6,000, 7,000 out of pocket. And then the only hope is they don't like jack my rate through the roof or cancel me.
Birendradai and I are actually from two different ethnic groups. Traditionally, we don't have the same culture and don't even speak the same language. For centuries, it was very hard to access certain hills and valleys. It's still the case nowadays, to be honest. That's why our country has an incredible cultural diversity. I think over 100 different cultures and just as many languages. Good thing that most people speak Nepali, our official language. I'm Gurung, and my people mostly live in various parts of the hilly region. Some of us are Buddhists, like me, and others are Hindu. Take Birendadai on the other hand. He's Tharu, a group of indigenous cultures that have lived in the southern plains for centuries. They're usually Hindu.
Learning a lot about Nepal for this map. Walked into this map, it's like, what part of India is Nepal in? It's like, oh, it's just not. It's like a whole different thing. Okay. Are there any good ones in this herd? It should be a fatal shot. Not the best buffalo, it's only like a level 3. but a little bit of money while I'm on the run. Decent shot. A little high for the heart. Hey, speaking of things that go through insurance, how about your squirrel wires? How'd that go? I don't like that these buffalo aren't that far ahead of me. Well, that's good that they covered it. So what do you do now? Do you just sit out there with a slingshot waiting to see the squirrel? Or is it just like you live in terror of the squirrel deciding to eat your entire car wiring again? Okay, so you're not going to park next to the trees anymore?
Got it. Thanks. That is where our tigress Tara was last sighted. It's important we try to find patterns in her roaming. Try to spot any recent bug marks and track them. Be on your guard, of course.
What is
You're
a
on their
pug
turf
mark?
now, not ours.
All right, so we're following Tara, the not real tiger. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Thought it was going to be a tiger. No, it's just a jackass cow.
I've been trying to call Birendadai since he was supposed to help you with the tiger and it's his area. But I guess he's on Nepali time.
How come everyone has like their own term for being lazy?
Don't count on him to show
Island time,
emotion,
Nepali
and get
time,
ready
whatever.
for some serious grumbling. But I've seen how he is with the teenager that helps him on the farm, so I know there's a heart behind that frown. That poor kid, Manish. His family's had it rough money-wise, so now he sees Birendadai like his grandfather, I guess.
Oh, yours came in? I ordered the black one. It's supposed to come in somewhere around next week. I didn't want to go gray. And it was still the same price, the $79, not the $89 or whatever. Oh, okay, so might be a little early. I like it though, because like although my tent didn't leak last time, it would be kind of shitty if your tent leaked a little, so might be nice to have that option. Well, black would absorb heat more if it's in the sun, but I'm thinking I'm going to put my tent right where I put it last time. The edge of the water line was noisy as hell, but it was good. Yeah, hopefully the tent's wide enough. If it's not, I'll just return the thing. No big. mean, I think our tents were about the same size. Yours was higher up on its edge, though, if I remember right. But we shall see. The tent I bought was actually just a really cheap tent that was on sale. So if I were to get a better tent, that also would not bother me. But I mean, it fit in your tent, right? Just fine. And your tent was what, a 4-person? Rainy Nepal. Yeah, I did like how your tent has that quick assembly thing. A little faster, definitely. So I might look at that for my next one. It's kind of like how my hunting blind does. Well, it's a big tent at that point. It kind of depends what you're doing. Like if you were doing a longer term, like drive out somewhere remote and camp, it would certainly be worth it because then you'd have a nice place to store your gear. But for footprint, it gets much harder to place.
Well done. It's impressive to see your expertise as a
Uh-oh.
tracker,
I think
even in
someone
terrain
got
that was
eat.
unfamiliar to you. So what have we got?
They got eat by a tiger. Ah, yes. This looks like... Wait, pigs aren't even on this map. Someone's baiting.
What? Partially eaten livestock and a backpack only a few meters away. Could you take a closer look at the carcasses?
Yes.
I
Ew.
see. Based on how you're describing the teeth marks, I'll have to assume that was a tiger. Tara. Tigers, they sometimes eat livestock out in the wild. That's pretty common, and
Yeah, I absolutely loved
unfortunately,
that spot
that's
I put my
always a
tent
major
last time.
financial problem
It
for the
was
owners.
very noisy because of all like the
Now this
frogs,
one seems to attack
but
animals directly next to
I liked it.
humans, which means that she's become way too comfortable with our presence.
Yeah, the frogs that were literally under me.
I'm worried that we might have an urgent threat on our hands. Could you please keep following that track? I'm getting you some backup.
I don't need backup. Send the tiger backup.
A rainstorm? Yeah, they're a thing in the tropical climate of the Terai sometimes. But it's not monsoon season yet, so let's hope it will be a short one.
So I'm following the tracks, which are not exactly going towards the spot for the mission. But I'm pretty sure that if I don't follow the tracks, I won't succeed. Yeah, he's talking about like some ancient gear. Hopefully it stands up. They don't look that good. Yeah, I mean, last time, though, the rain was very much in our favor. Like, it didn't actually cause a problem. Although this time we need to make sure someone brings, like, a nice white sheet so we can run the projector better. We can use the back of the photo backdrop for the projector. Okay. I mean, I don't know exactly how it looks, but sounds
What?
like a plan.
The rainstorm has washed away the tiger's tracks. All of them. If you can't find any more tracks, that's okay. We'll just have to try something else.
I started watching the new
This
anime
could be
season,
really bad. I can't shake the feeling that Tara might become a
Doctor
manager.
Stone Season 3.
For what it's worth, I really appreciate you jumping right in and following through on such a dangerous assignment, even though you've only just arrived here. We couldn't have expected something like this.
Hello, Asmita. Do you read? Oh, are you the new contractor? Good to meet you. My name is Virendra Maji.
God bless you.
Ah, Birender Dai, at last. Yes, and our new colleague has already been able to track the tiger. It attacked livestock right next to a human.
Yes, I know. The backpack belongs to a young woman who lives in a village south of the river. She is fine now, but she felt the tiger wanted to attack her too. The tiger was roaming near my village today. One neighbor even thinks he saw a Kichkandi, a sort of female ghost. They are all very scared, as you can imagine. You and I need to go there and help them.
Everyone in the world has heard about some of our folklore creatures, like the Yeti. I mean, it's a cool legend and it's great for tourism. But you know that I'm more worried about threats in the real world, either to animals or to us. Not some mysterious spirit that saps your life force.
Do not make fun of what we do not understand, Asmita. You know, I saw strange things when I was a young man. In the young generation, some people do not believe. But I believe that there is a world we do not see. And I pray several times a day.
You know I'm not making fun of religion, Brindadai. But I find some of these folklore stories a bit hard to believe.
The situation is very bad. The tiger was even in the village today and attacked the animals that were inside the enclosures.
Inside the enclosures? Oh no. Look, before we make any rash decision, we need to get to your village and double check these reports.
These are not rumors, Asmita. If that is what happened, then you know what this means.
Yes, I know. Let's just... You two should go to the village first. Did you have time to prepare the welcome gift for our new colleague, Dai? We were thinking of giving you a traditional Nepali knife called a kukuri. It's both a weapon and a tool. We use it for everything. Chopping wood, cutting through brush, skinning meat. As a ranger out here, you will need it.
Yes, it is ready. In Nepal, we are very proud of kukuris. But to me, it is a tool I need in order to work every day.
Oh, so I just realized I had myself muted for a second there.
Let us
I was
be
going to say
silent for a
this
while
this
and look out
camping
for the
trip
tiger.
could be a first
I'm on
chance
my
for you
way.
to shoot that gun too.
Talk later.
I always love an excuse to get out to the range. I mean, I only do it like twice a year. All right, 1.7 miles. Let's grab the ATV. We're going to shoot it in the beginning of April. What's beginning April? Oh, you just have some off time? Oh, nice. Sounds good. I need to put a lot of rounds through my 350. Wait, there it is. Yeah, that should be fun. When you get bored, I'm down for hanging out, even if we don't have anything particular to do. You can always grab a pizza or whatever. Like back in the old bachelor days, you know? A lot of hanging out back then. Yeah, I like that brewery. I gotta get you a birthday beer and a birthday pizza. Grab this blind real quick. What can we see from up here? Oh, it is a nice spot. Alright, so from here we head north. We get to the little natural bridge covering the water. Alright, yeah, I guess this is it. We just go down the shore until we can cross northwest. Alright, here's hoping. Alright, it works. Oh, traction. Alright, is there anything around here I could grab? No, not really. Straight shot. Pretty sure this is an outpost we're heading to, though. Oh. The tall grass, that's where the raptors get you. Call of the Wild Primal. I can't believe they didn't pursue it. A dinosaur hunting game would have been so cool. They could have even done an official tie-in. It would be like Ilsa, whatever the Jurassic Park island name was. Ilsa Sorna. Thank you. Yeah, Ilsa Sorna would have been an awesome place to go hunt.
Oh, I'm not surprised. But you feel safe when you see a tiger room just outside your window.
You know, it is good to get help from an expert at a time like this. Please take the cookery.
You're like, take the 900 nitro and go hunt the allosaur. Yeah, that sounds so cool. I can't believe that they just like stopped developing it. Ooh, fancy knife. Already rusty. Shitty knife.
I made this one many years ago. I hope you will make good use of it. Do you want to test it? I am sure you can find some weeds to cut in the village. It will also make the village look a bit more like normal.
Chippy chop chop. Was he serious that I have to cut weeds? He might have been serious. Oh my god, he really is serious. I'm chopping weeds, guys. This is gameplay right here. You know what? Never mind. That's why your game got canceled. In a hunting game. It's kind of why like Call of the Wild the Angler was no good. It's because like it's all just like go to this place, go to this waypoint, take photos of this, pick up some trash. And it's like I got a fishing game. Maybe it could be related to fishing. All right, there's another white one. Welcome back, Mr. Prime.
Dhanyabad. Thank you. I think that cookery will become your favorite tool. If you want to help our village, one more thing you can do is to help us repair the damage that
They should have
tiger
given me
has
the
done.
kukri as a weapon.
Can you please repair
Like
the
I could just
broken
throw it and it'd be
hinges?
like really short
That way
range.
the animals will be safe again after we take care of the tiger.
Apparently the busted fence we just went through was intentional. Little PTSD for me. Busted fences. That does not look any better. Okay. So much for my craftsmanship. Parkour. See, I'm trying to figure out what to do next for Call of the Wild, because this is the last storyline one. I guess I can go back and start doing side missions. Or, the other thing I'd been thinking of was starting a, like, path to 100 and then
Out here,
just
everyone
doing the
does
different
their job and does
achievements.
their best for the community, even if you think your help is small.
The small game map
I
does
think it
not
would be
have a
nice for us to
storyline.
help the villagers by hunting some game for them. I have sent you the hunting area on your device. That would be a nice gesture from the reserve staff to show that we are doing our best to support them.
Yep,
and
No
that we do
main
not
or
defend
side
wildlife
missions.
against them. And many of us are still waiting for
It has like a
compensation from
couple
the
radio
government after
messages
last
about,
year.
oh, you should go check out
Okay,
this
gun.
area, oh, you should go check out that area, but nothing that's actually progression. Oh, for the trees? I was home. I was actually taking a nap on the couch, and if you've ever dug a hole, like you kind of know the sound of when you're like prying roots out of dirt, I just suddenly heard that, like very loudly and inside my house. So I knew something was going on outside, and then I heard a bunch of little branches and shit hitting the roof. Because all the main trees were like a good 20 feet away from the
I do not
house,
want to
but
get it, Asmita, but
even
I think that
still,
tiger,
some little chunks got thrown around.
we need to consider it a possible man-eater.
Oh my god, they're having me go all the way back? I was just there.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to that. But I agree.
Assholes.
We've used all the resources we could to avoid it, but we can't let it harm people.
I agree. Then we need to capture it before it's too
That's
late.
true, we do have the hunting competition. I'm making sure to reserve Friday evenings for the most part when I don't have trees falling in my yard. Although I guess today's Friday, not yesterday. Yeah, I'm trying to reserve Friday evenings for multiplayer. So I noticed that like if I accept the side missions, like right now I can accept at least one side mission. But if I do and I accidentally get credit, it's less content for later unless I reset all the missions again. And if I reset all the missions again, you have to reset the main missions too, because not all the side missions are given to you at first. They're only given when you finish the main missions. So do the side missions in reverse order. So then like the next episode would still be the same map. That sounds pretty good. I do like the map. But it's been a really good pull for content. I mean, each DLC that has had missions has given about an hour to an hour and a half to 2 hours of time. The ones that ran longer was usually because I got stuck on one specific quest or something bugged. But solid hour, an hour and a half on average. I think the side missions will actually give a lot more. Hey, thanks for the follow, Blake. Greatly appreciated, sir.
Time to start hunting then. Read the details on your device to see which species I am suggesting. This is a good way for you to study the species that are only present in South
Yeah, that's
Asia.
another thing to consider is if you start on one of those ones
I
where
am
it's going
now
to be
close to the
50
village, but I
hours.
have not seen the tiger yet.
Although some of those I got some incidental credit for. Yeah, all diamonds I think is the New Zealand map. I got like 2 of them done already, but there's a heck of a lot of ducks and stuff there too. All right, let's see. What does he want me to do here? Harvest 2 animals for the villagers between tars, blue sheep, or muntjacs. Is there any specific area? No. All right, well, I've been running through here, so I've probably got everything scared. So let's fast travel somewhere else. Let's fast travel to here, and then from here we'll head west. Yeah, some of the side missions are a little ridiculous, which is kind of why I've been thinking that instead I'm going to look at what the achievements are and maybe just do a, air quotes, path to 100% achievements run. All right, our first stop will be over here. All right, just to refresh my brain. Tars, blue sheep, or muntjacs. Okay. And they didn't say ethically harvest, so I can just blast them. This looks like a place I used to have in another game called Worm. It was a game of like farming and terraforming were a big thing. Had an area that looked a lot like that one time, except way worse graphics because that game is like 2003. So Tanner, that is a good idea. Coming in to do the main missions first and then back to the side. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at now. Some of those side missions though are just insane. Oh, and Tanner, you were also right yesterday. Those two had already, or not yesterday, day before yesterday. Those two in Australia had definitely already done it. Oh, nice to hear on the Monster Hunter Wilds. I have beat Arkveld 0 out of 3 times. I did see on your stream that you fought Arkveld. I did not actually watch the entirety of the stream yet, but I clicked around a little bit and I saw the one where you were with, I guess, 2 randos and you guys timed out. I mean, he's no slouch. Yeah, I saw you'd started with bow and then it looked like you were using, was it Charge Blade later? Yeah, I'll let you know for tonight. I definitely do want to do a combo stream for sure. So Tanner, of the maps you played, what is your favorite? Yeah, I'm on PC. So for wilds, are the power clashes something you actually have to initiate, or do they just kind of happen if you hit the right button at the right time? Like if I play bow, am I going to get power clashes? You have to be blocking and against certain moves. Okay, so then I won't get them as bow because I don't have a block. I'll read into it as well. I'm sure some nerdier folks have already figured out the full mechanics. Not seeing anything moving around these woods. Not even seeing any tracks. It's a dead section. Can always check down by the river if we need to. Emerald Coast, Parque Fernando, and Yukon Valley so far. So for Monster Hunter Wilds, have you tried fishing yet? It's exactly the same. I actually found 2 places to fish in the beta map. If you want to try it, just head out into the desert and you'll find a little oasis eventually. And at the oasis you can fish. And then there's also a sneaky little cave you can get to under the oasis that has another fishing spot. Tunnel farming. Oh, that must mean... Is that what they call that? Okay. Guess that's what they call that. Alright, nothing spotted here. Alright, I guess north. North to the outpost. Hopefully once I find a good herd of one of these animals that's the target type, we can just knock this out really quick. And parkour! Can't help it. Well, also, how do I get Gandahar? Oh, it's on a side mission, isn't it? Really, no tracks in this whole open area? Come on, Nepal, where are your animals at? Oh yeah, Tanner, for Monster Hunter Wilds, if you end up playing it, the beta is open right now. And I think it's open through the 17th on PC at least. I don't know about on console. But it is just a hoot. If it's a first Monster Hunter, it can be a little bit clunky because all the weapons have very big lock-ins when you do a move. But it's also got great combo systems because it's kind of like Capcom makes fighting games, and they have a lot of combo experience for that. Oh yeah, Blake. So I'm actually multi-streaming. So in addition to just Twitch chat, I'm also seeing some YouTube chat and Kick chat. So I'm not always talking to myself. Sometimes, sure, but not always. I wish there was a way to integrate all the chats together for the audience, but the different streaming sites are actually very much against that. Like Twitch has rules even. If I want to make any money off a stream, I can't show a chat other than Twitch chat on the stream, but I can talk to them. It's weird. Ooh, we got tracks. Barasinga. Barasinga tracks. They are not one of my target animals. Alright, so after this outpost, I'm going to head back down towards the actual village. Because I'm sure if I'm harvesting the animals for the village, which is over here, then they're eventually going to want me to come back here. And it might also mean that the target animals are more plentiful in that area. You're technically not wrong, Prime. You're technically not wrong. But I'm not a programmer, so someone would have to make an app for it. So Blake, what do you stream? Do you stream Call of the Wild or other stuff, or? Fortnite and Call of the Wild. All right. Ooh, that blue sheep is on our list. Okay. Well, unfortunately, that one's fleeing. Let's pop up and see what we can see, though. Might be able to catch him out in the open still. Ooh, oh. Ah, I got no aim. Oh, that was a bad one. I think those two will be fatal, though. Oh, that's a class 6. I assumed it was going to be smaller, and I pulled out the 22-250. A great one, I am working towards grinding. I'm working towards the moose on Taiga, and I got the great one whitetail a while back on Silver Ridge, but that's it. Well, he died, but wait a minute. He wasn't even a blue sheep. He was the nil guy. All right, 22-250 was enough. It didn't like to give me credit for it, though. It's not going to count for quest credit, though. And now, why is it saying that I still haven't tagged the lookout tower? Oh yeah, I climbed up, but I never did hit it, did I? This map actually technically has a great one. From what I've read, the tar can have a great one. Some kind of cow-looking, deer-looking thing. Although I'll say it a million times, add a great one for every animal type. Just do it. All right. I'm thinking we head north because that's where the blue sheep were going. And then if we don't hit anything by the time we get to the next outpost, we jump back down south along the river. This mission's a little bit of a pain because it has to be either a tar, blue sheep, or northern red muntjac. And so far I've only even seen signs of blue sheep, and it was here. So I've read different things. Like I read that some people looked at the code and technically anytime a male dies, there's a chance of a great one, regardless of how many males have died. The chance is tiny, so of course, unless you're grinding, odds are you'll never actually have it happen. But then I hear other people talking about, oh no, you have to have such and such herd control or herd management to get a chance of a great one. All I know is when I hunted a lot of white-tailed deer, I eventually ran into one, and maybe someday I'll get the moose. Yeah, so the blue sheep definitely came through here. Maybe I can catch up to them. Yeah, there's a ridge line. You say the muntjac are on the river in the south. Okay. So all the more reason to consider going that way in a minute. Oop. Oh, we got tars. Okay, they're pretty far away. Can we mess with them with a collar? No, we cannot. We can't call the blue sheep either. Son of a gun. Alright, but the wind's not terrible. We'll see about a sneak up. Dog's going nuts. Dog's just like, hey, they're right here. Problem is, I don't have line of sight on them yet. Although, wait, I can cheat and use the dog. So, fun fact, animals don't know about the dog. So when I tell him to go hunt medium, they can't hear the whistle for the dog, and they can't see the dog. So in theory, he'll be telling me what direction they're in. Now the dog's out of sight. The theory was good. Great one black bear have different fur patterns. Yeah, I remember seeing a couple pictures of those. One of them was like all covered in scars. It was pretty cool. Oh, to make your dog track scent, you have to have the one DLC that adds it to the dog, and then it's just through the standard menu. You go to point, and then you select what you want them to point out for you. Oh, you've got two of them? Wow, nice. Good job. So the dog says they went over the top of the hill. Okay. I'm gonna go buy the DLC tonight. Yeah, man. I almost never remember to use it, but occasionally it is very useful. And if you do the small game like ducks and stuff, it's super duper useful because it can flush them out of the bushes for you, and you do your pheasant hunts and your duck hunts super easy. Yep, there he is. Wind is still good. Yeah, I've thought about switching up which dog it is. Oop, why is this hill difficult? Because I guess we do have the two other dog models. And they can all sniff like a bloodhound too, right? Hopefully that jumping didn't scare them. Alright, Tar, where are you? Oh, he's right by the dog. Let's get that shot lined up. That should be good. Oh, there's another one. Where'd he go? Oh, I'm not going to get a shot on him. That hill just was horrific for trying to get up. Pretty sure we got a fatal shot on the first one, though. Maybe we'll get a line of sight on the second. Alright, first one's definitely down. Do we see the second one? Oh, I saw, for a very brief second, I saw something that said select animal. So he's over there. Alright, dog. Verify me. Alright, then the body of the other one that died is probably downhill. Let's see. Do I see blood? Might have to borrow the dog for that too. Okay, which way? It's not pointing which way? Alright, there we go. So now we're on the track for the corpse. The dog is still looking for the other one. The beautiful hillside too. Oh. Where are you? Are you visible? Blue sheep. Ah, you are visible. Are you shootable? That's a big tree. That might not be. Oh, that was visible. Alright, what about you? What are you? I don't see... Ah, he ran. Okay. Alright, we need... So that blue sheep's definitely down. So we got 2 target animals. The quest only wanted 2. So as soon as we can recover these things, we'll be good to go. And it looks like the one ran in the direction of the other, so... 0 to 25% blood. Alright, there's the corpse. Oh, and the other one's right next to it. Nice. Thank you, animals, for being convenient. No wonder it took them so long to bleed out. I was way too high. Didn't get the lung.
Good job. You're a quick learner, especially hunting in a part of the world you're not familiar with. Let's maybe hunt one more?
All right. That one a
Bad
little bit
news.
better.
The tiger is back. It is near the village. I am almost there.
Please go back to the village as soon as possible. Stay safe, both of you.
We're definitely going to grab the outpost first. Yeah, that's not too bad. At least the two different animals were caught very quickly. Oh, right, I still had the dog tracking. Dog. The dog can call it off. Although it just said dog animal spooked. So I guess the dog can spook him if he gets too close. Yeah, it's still useful. These guys have like a bunch of corn hanging from the houses. Is this free corn? Oh hell yeah, free corn, guys! Everyone, get in! All right, back to the village.
Did I hear a gunshot on your end? Are you both okay?
Uh-oh, friendly
I am
fire.
fine. I am fine. The tiger, it attacked Suraj. I had to shoot it. Can you hear me, Suraj? He is a neighbor. He is bleeding, but he is speaking with me. The tiger was already on him when I arrived. If I had not taken that shot right away, he would have died.
We're lucky that you were able to react so quickly. Good work.
I need to take care of him now. Can you take care of the tiger?
Yes, sir.
Follow the blood trail and find the corpse of the tiger.
All right, where's the blood trail?
The corpse. Are you sure she's dead?
Yes, I am sure. I had a good line of shot and I landed a good shot. The man-eater will not suffer.
A man-eater.
That bridge?
I hope
Is that bridge on the
Suraj's
map?
injuries aren't too serious.
I gotta find that.
Now it's a completely different situation. We need to handle the tiger right away.
All right, so this tiger, they said earlier it was pseudo-melanistic, so that could be pretty cool. Give him the old 360 no scope.
Keep following the blood trail and stay on your guard, just in case she's not dead. Once you find the corpse, I hope we can find clues as to what drove that tiger to become a man-eater. Why did she get so comfortable? Or desperate?
Maybe we just taste good. And no one ever thinks about that.
As I said earlier, Nepal's put a lot of effort into its wildlife conservation strategy in the last 30 years.
What the hell call
And
is
we can
that?
say we've been rather successful.
Oh, those are kind of cool looking. Hold up.
However, it also means that there are more tigers
Oh.
competing for the same territory and prey. We've closely monitored the populations and the roaming areas.
I kind of hope I hit that second one. Well, I'm not getting points for that because I just domed that boy. The first one should be
Recently,
some
there
points,
have
though.
been more conflicts with the villages located on the reserve grounds. That's what Birendra was referring to. Nepal has had a few man-eaters that made the national headlines in the last few years, and no one wants that.
Spam. What do they do? Like line them up and give them a whole bunch of different meat and say, hey, which one of these is most like human? I kind of like these things. Barasinga. Okay. This one's gonna be bad. This is gonna be like straight through its fucking head. Yeah, yeah. That's we don't get points for that. The reverse between the eyes. I've seen some videos where they go to these like remote tribes and they give them like Sour Patch Kids and stuff like that, and see what they have to say. It's always kind of interesting. Man, they've even got a good call. Sounds a lot like Elky kind of bugle. I'm still going to say, though, my favorite animal on this map is the yak. Love the yak. Whose blood is this? Must be tiger blood. Charlie Sheen is bleeding out in the bushes.
You found the tiger dead.
Oh,
Birendra's a good shot.
we got to make sure.
Inspect the corpse and let us know if you notice anything out of the ordinary. Something wrong with its canine teeth. Damaged, you said. Could you please send me a photo?
Woo!
Thanks. Look, you can see that only 2 canines are damaged. Really sharp damage, too. That usually doesn't happen to tigers out in the wild. That's also not from today, since Birendra only shot once, and in the heart. If you ask me, that's the work of poachers. We've suspected their presence in the region lately, but we weren't sure.
Man, she blames everything on poachers.
So we have our answer. Because its canine teeth were badly damaged, the tiger couldn't catch its usual prey, because their hides are too thick. So it had to turn to easier targets and softer hides just to be able to eat livestock and humans. Ultimately, we did this.
Mission complete, the man-eater.
Birendra Dai, have you heard? We found the tiger had had its teeth shot before, probably by poachers.
Poachers, huh? That is really a shame. But maybe there is not much we can do, Asmita. Maybe we should show our friend what reality is here. There is a flip side to Nepal's successful conservation.
We can grab this point real quick.
Do you know anything about any poachers, Dai? Who they might be?
No, nothing. Sorry, I cannot help.
That is a great call. They're like, oh. It's like the Tarzan call. If you go to that mission marker, it should be the gun. Oh, this is the gun? Or the actual mission marker, the far one. With any luck, when I read up on it earlier, I hadn't read which mission it was, but it just said it's a side mission you get near the beginning. Well, we shall see. It'll be one of the first side missions I do when I do the side mission playthrough. Absolutely. I mean, it might be. You never know. You never know which thing you read on the internet's going to be right. I'm remembering these Barashinga things, which I think are an awful lot like elks. They're over here. So Blake, I try to stream every day. Like I try to normally do 2 streams, like something in the afternoon, something in the evening. And then I always try to do a multiplayer stream on Friday night. Now what I stream, I got no consistency there. Like I'm going to be switching a lot of the streams to Monster Hunter Wilds once that comes out on the 28th. It is a long trip to this spot. You know, it actually might be faster to go along the road here on the bottom, because then I can travel really fast by ATV, and then just hop north for that last little stretch. Let's see. We need to tag the post. For anyone wondering how I fast traveled there and then claimed it, it's actually a side effect of resetting the map so that I could do the missions. It doesn't reset what you claimed, but it resets how it looks. Yeah, I mean, in theory, assuming you're on PC, because of course there's no crossplay, I certainly don't have a problem with taking on a few extra people. It has to be unanimous, though. The other guy I'm planning on playing with for this evening would be that guy Prime in Twitch chat. So as long as he's on board, I'm on board. We don't entirely know what we're doing yet either, because we were trying to decide between Monster Hunter Wilds beta and Call of the Wild on PC. Yeah, it's all going to be on PC. Because we were doing a pretty fun challenge on Call of the Wild, where we were like rolling randomly for the map we would be on, and we were randomly rolling what animal, what weapon, and then you had to be like the first person to get a gold or better on that animal with that weapon.
You have reached the water buffalo grounds. Then let me tell you a bit about their story here. Wild water buffaloes have been reintroduced.
Oh,
to
so
the
I didn't
area,
need to go
and they
anywhere
started
near the full 2
interfering with our
miles.
domestic water buffalo. Now the government does not know how to classify them or how to deal with them.
The Monster Hunter beta is free, yes.
We should make
It's available through Steam right now. Let's go to Monster Hunter Wilds page and you'll see a big beta download button.
This is why we need expert hunters as part of our staff. There's always some population control to be done.
Can you take care of some of the wild water buffalo for us?
I better ditch the ATV if I'm not going to scare away everything. So yeah, Prime, I think that we probably should do Monster Hunter Wilds just because we're time limited. So yeah, Blake, if you want in, just shoot a message. We're probably not going to start until somewhat late, like 10 p.m. Eastern time. You know, we all got our obligations and stuff in the evening, unfortunately. But then we'll probably run fairly long till like 1 a.m. Eastern time, maybe even 2, you never know. Oh yeah, it's very important to get your settings handled. It is a demanding game. It is Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm guessing you didn't play a Monster Hunter before it, eh? Alright, the buffalo did head this direction. Just a matter of catching up with them. Do I head for the open land? I'm going to head for the open area with the forest rather than the grass. Because if they're in the grass, I'm not going to see them. It's a very fun game series. It focuses kind of Souls-like play against large boss monsters, with a main focus on not getting stomped into the ground by a monster. Or blown to bits, yes, correct. Or incinerated or dissolved in acid or... Did I say 3 miles? Where the hell am I going? Oh, I guess I just had to go to the area. I didn't even have to kill the water buffalo. Well, dang. Alright, fast travel. That sounds great, man. We're always glad to have some extra folks. And especially if people like join us on a regular basis, we can eventually put you on Discord once we know it's not an issue.
You'll see similar issues in all regions. Right, Asmita?
Things are not perfect, of
Or
course.
electrified, yeah.
We also have issues with Nilgai in the Pahad. Go back to the Pahad, near the spot I'm sending you on your hunter mate. It's good that you get an overview of the various issues we're dealing with.
The other day I had an argument with Manish, the young farmhand that works with me. He was desperate to find a poacher to help him make more money.
No, not a poacher.
It was a bad idea, and he agreed. But I kind of understand him.
I know. People, when they can't put food on the table or when they lose livestock, they get desperate. But poaching is not the solution.
He's going to send me after a snow leopard.
All it does is turn people against wildlife. Locals against the reserve. And at the end of the day, it harms everyone. Us and the animals.
I guess Nepal's kind of like next to India, so you get a lot of overlap of how people sound.
Us farmers, Nilgai are simply pests. They love feeding very close to our farms. But ever since the reserve has been established, farmers aren't allowed to clear them out anymore.
Hunting is illegal out here. Unless you're a foreign tourist and bought an expensive license, or if you're a warden with a special license. So their populations are out of control, since they have no natural predators, and they ruin our pastures for our own livestock.
The only thing we can do is have our wardens do some culling. But we're only a handful for such a massive territory. So we could use your help on that as well. Could you cull some Nilgai?
Hell yeah, I can cull some Nilgai. And then it just moves on to the next mission without actually asking me to do it.
At the end of the day, the world counts how many Bengal tigers or snow leopards are alive in Nepal. But they don't count the number of cattle lost to wildlife, or even human lives. They don't count how much money we lose.
The reserve. They're doing what they can to balance it out, but the bureaucracy is just too slow.
Sorry, Asmita, but you know everyone is waiting for compensation for loss of income from the higher-ups. Kya karne?
I know. What's to be done?
Didn't make it.
I can only agree with you on that. We're just doing the best we can. But I disagree we should just give up. Birendradai, you told me things were even worse before the region became a reserve. It's not as bad as you presented. We've made great progress, and I want our friend here to see the good things as well.
Anyway, I think you understand our situation better now. Sometimes the decisions are made by people living in cities, and they never have set foot out here, or seen our farms, or the wildlife. We, the Tharu people, know best what to do about finding balance with wildlife here in Tarai. And there are lots of cultures in the Pahar who are experts in their own areas. Gurung, like Asmita, the Rai people, the Limbu. They solve problems from their offices. But here in rural areas, we're not their priority. That's the reality.
Oh man, these guys are like alone and forgotten out here. Alright, what's going on 4 miles from here? Travel to another village. Okay. Easy enough. Travel here, drive up all along the road. Let's see, can I get my ATV out here? It's kind of interesting that this map has these combination outpost and like usable overlooks. There we go. That's the word. But they lose points despite making this useful thing by making me have to climb 3 flights of stairs to summon my ATV. All right, let's get that ATV out. Wait a minute. How do I get there? All right, walk in, go down the hall, past the fire blankets and the first aid kit. And back down the stairs. Something just crossed the road. What was that? It looked like a black buck. Don't overshoot the turn. There we go. Oh, almost hit the bush.
That foreign currency has helped us rebuild.
Sweet, sweet foreign currency.
Foreign tourists, they're a part of making this ecosystem thrive better, just like you and me. As long as we keep close control on what they're allowed to hunt, of course. But without the reserve's income, we'd be doing even worse. You know that. We have to stop the poachers. If they keep going after endangered species, the government will see this reserve as failing.
And shut it down. Yes, I have heard that there are some government grants that are hanging in the balance.
poachers keep causing damage, Dai, you and I will lose our jobs. Is that what you want?
Uh-oh. Heard
Was
gunshots.
that a gunshot? It came from your area, my friend. You are in the eastern Pahad, Sati. I'm too far away. Where are you, Birenda Dai?
Still in Tarai. If you are close, our friend, we would appreciate it if you could go and have a look.
Yes,
Try
sirs.
to find where the gunshot came from. Dai and I will also make phone calls.
I tried again to call the boy Manish, but he's not answering. I'm getting worried. He has not visited for 3 days, and that never happens. He usually comes to visit me and take care of my dog every day.
Stop calling him a boy. He's almost an adult, and it's possible he's
Oh,
made terrible decisions.
there's our location. Oh, we up in the
I
mountains
really
now.
hope for you and him that he's
Probably
okay.
can't get the ATV up there. So what has this young man done? He shot something. Although, who knows, maybe he got water buffaloed. Eaten by a leopard. Eaten by cannibal. This is a steep-ass hill. I remember to say hill, not mountain, because apparently they made a big deal about which one's which earlier. Oh, there we go. Let me up. Oh my gosh, this hill is huge! Huh, parkour! We can do it. Halfway there. How'd the water buffalo get up here? That's steep as hell. And there's no water, sir. You're way off. You should be down there. It's getting up into like some snow leopard kind of looking places. Let's see, what's out in the plains here? No one moving around? They must have heard me coming. Someone has been through here recently. Brown vegetation. And we have... That's definitely water buffalo poo. So this should be a water buffalo track. Oh, and he was heading down the mountain. So he ain't up here. Onward to adventure. Parkour. Ooh, another plains. What's moving down there? Oh man, there's just nothing moving around up here. Got some ducks. I'm tempted. Are they going the other way? Oh, they are going the other way. Well, it doesn't matter if I'm tempted or not then. Ooh, that's something. In 22 this thing. There we go. 22 moves so damn slow. I have to pre-aim my shot even at that range.
Thank you for looking into this, my friend. We're so grateful we can count on you.
Nice rabbit though, gold rabbit. Where does the tiger or
I
the
see.
leopard?
2 different sets of footprints, a blood trail, and just 1 bullet casing, you said.
And some QVC
Could
jewelry.
you please take photos of the scene and send them to us? I want to work together on this one.
All right. That's
You're right.
beautiful.
A single shot was fired, and it was at point blank, based on the position of the blood and the bullet casing.
Do you see any trail at all? Those 2 people didn't just vanish. The blood trail continues, but you can only see 1 set of footsteps. Is that correct? You are heading towards the village, right? Is that where the blood trail is leading?
Yeah,
Where Manish and
sure.
his father often stay when they take their livestock roaming in the hills.
They used to have a large herd, but in the last few years, there's been fewer and fewer grazing grounds, and they lost a lot of heads.
The last earthquake hit them hard. The
Grab
border's never
grab
been the
this
same
before we
since.
go. Probably grab this and then head over and grab the overlook as well, and then head north down the hill to the village. Oh, for this stream, let's see, we've gotten a couple water buffalo, 1 tiger, 1 nilgai, 1 tar, 1 blue sheep, 2 barasingas, and then just now a woolly hare. There's a tar. One free tar. Someone come pick up your boy. We'll grab him real quick. Where'd he go? I saw him slump. Oh, there he is. He's next to the rock. He was blending in. Looking all rock-like. All right, no vital organs on that. Or so they say. Hey, doing the job is doing the job. Oh. Alright, that ought to be dead. How is he alive? That was definitely a heart. And he's dead. Okay, there we go. It says it was not a heart. Oh, it was just over the heart. Still, got it done. Nice gold buffalo. Nice big horns. Alright, onward to the overlook. I always wonder, like, are they way more aggressive, the water buffalo, in game than they are in real life? Or in real life, will they just come fuck you up for no particular reason from a large distance? Inquiring minds want to know. So if there's any Nepali folks in the chat, represent by telling me about how aggressive the water buffalo are. Or even if they're still in the wild. Oh, that's a very nice view. Cloud coming down off the mountain. Hey, that bridge is in the background. It was just went off screen on the lower right-hand side. It's there. It's there. It's like more or less through that tree there. But we're heading in that direction, so that's a good thing. Probably can see it when we get to this opening ahead. It's like if you put a map that, or if you put a bridge that big on the map, you better make a mission that means I go over the bridge. Yeah, there it is. With all the little like flag bits on it. We better cross that bridge. Africa did not disappoint. They had a big freaking bridge on the Africa map, and I definitely didn't fall off of it. They're in the wild still. Okay. Oh, so you've actually are you local to there or somewhere that has them? Oop, oop, oop. I think that second shot missed. First was good enough. It's sliding down the hill. Okay, more or less stopped. Guess it's kind of like a lot of the other wild animals. Like we have in some of the places like to go on vacation like the Caribbean, they have like feral pigs. Oh, okay. Texas, yeah, you got a lot of shit going on over there. I'm actually going to be in Galveston in a few months. Just popping down to spend like a night there to see like the boardwalk area of Galveston, and then I'm hopping on a cruise ship. Oh, we got blood.
The blood trail leads you to a house and the door is locked.
I just got a text from Manish. Please, my dad got shot in the leg. Please come help him. Everything is my fault. I should have listened to you. I have to go up north now. I don't have a choice. I hope the Kishkandi does not punish me first. That boy, he fled and went up to the Himal.
He's gonna get eaten by the Yeti. This is a nice patio. That is seriously
On
nice.
his own. What makes you say that?
That was something he said once. The easiest way to solve his problems would be to poach a snow leopard and sell it on to smugglers.
We need to stop him. We can't let that happen. Can you follow him to the Himal?
I appreciate you want to help, my friend, but you cannot go into Himal without preparation, or you will die.
I think we have a full mountain kit available in a village in the higher Pahad.
So give me a coat. We'll be all right.
You should equip yourself properly.
So let's see. You're 4 hours from Galveston. Let's see. So if you're north, that would put you above Houston. I don't know my Texas. I don't know Texas too much. All right, where did this guy say his mountain kit was?
Do you realize what this means, Dai? After the tiger attack, if a snow leopard is poached and smuggled, we're going to lose our stipends and our jobs.
Manish would not do that, I know. That boy would not harm animals in vain.
Even if that's the truth, he's going to get himself killed all alone in the Himal. Regardless, we need to go after him.
All right, 1.39 miles, but I can fast travel, so 0 miles. Oh, yeah. That fox is just kind of giving me the
Inside,
stare down.
you'll find a mountain trekking kit. Don't go into the Himal without it.
All right, let's see. There's the kit. Inside the house of corn here. A kit containing must-have
You're
equipment.
an expert at trekking in the wilderness on your own for long periods of time, but things are different here in Nepal, especially in the high mountains.
You are ready now.
San
So it's
Antonio,
time to
all
go
right.
to the main Sherpa village. That is the most accessible part of Himal.
In the Himal, there are many dangers that you probably expect. The cold, getting lost, falling off, lower oxygen levels. But some foreigners, they underestimate how long it takes to adapt to the altitude. It can take days, sometimes weeks. It will, of course, affect your physical ability, but it can affect your mind as well. It's called altitude sickness. It can cause all kinds of symptoms, and in the worst cases, it can even cause hallucinations.
I'm over
Dreamlike
here in
waking
Virginia
states,
on the
even
East
in healthy
Coast.
individuals. Even for Nepali people coming from other regions, it's hard. So be prepared. Trekking in the Himal may be one of the most
How did this
grueling
guy see me?
experiences of your life.
He's running. I might have a shot. Nope, he's going to be below the tree line. I'll have a shot if he sticks it in his current course, though. If he does not turn, he should cross. You might have, oh, nope, he didn't turn. All right, we got a 6 and a 7. We'll try to get the 7 as they come up the slope.
Thinking about what Manish wrote in his text. That he's afraid the
All
Kishkandi
right.
will take revenge on him.
Can we get a bonus?
But I don't believe in the Kichkandi. It's a folklore legend.
Oh. All right, we should have 2 of those.
That's why he's fleeing.
Yeah, that one won't survive.
And that's why I gave him that charm. The one our friend now has. What? You hating us worse now?
Yeah, because of the altitude and remoteness.
This first one was a pretty good yak.
Signal in the Himal.
Level 7 gold. Got the double
Expect the
lung.
signal to get even worse.
Very
You'll have to
nice.
keep it short and clear.
And the other one would have gone
You
down.
made it to Sherpa Gall. It's the largest Sherpa town on this reserve. I can imagine you're exhausted after this long trip. You'll need a break.
Yeah, he won't have made
This
it
is
far.
the best spot you'll find.
There he is.
It's usually the main go-to place for the tourists on their treks with their guides. Looks very different from the Pad or Terai, right? I previously talked to our friend, the owner
Nice
of the
little
lodge.
silver.
His name is Pasang
Bad
Sherpa.
first shot. Better second shot.
I told him you were on your way, and he said you could grab some food there. You need the energy.
And then back to the camp. Yeah, I keep meaning to go to a couple different places in Texas. Like, I still want to do a South Padre Island trip sometime. But otherwise, I've only been there, like, coincidentally to something else going on. But I got a buddy who retired to South Padre. It was an older guy I knew through work, but he said it's great and I should come by. Parkour.
Are you full? Never underestimate it here.
Thukpa is a noodle
Please take some
soup
rest,
dish.
And we'll continue in the morning.
Huh.
Give your body and your mind time to adjust.
They have electricity up here? That's actually pretty impressive. Now, where do I eat it? Rest at the guest house. Okay, yeah, we can do that.
If you're ready, I suggest you head out to a lookout tower. Our best course of action is to search the surroundings and see if you can spot anything.
We need to find our boy Manish, and also check if he's been after the snow leopards, or if we even have one.
Alright, what's the mission here? Harsh environment. Reach the nearest lookout tower. Okay. $749 yards. Can I fast travel there? No. I was hoping it was one of those combo outpost towers. We can get a few more yaks.
Number one industry in Nepal, and lots of foreigners who want to do trekking or climb mountains will come to Sherpa regions. You've probably heard of some Sherpa people who became famous as mountain guides, and that's a part of their activity. But a lot of them are business owners and have been thriving thanks to tourism. There are a lot of really spectacular places in Himal, both natural sites and human-made sites. If you get the chance, feel free to visit them. But maybe after this whole issue,
The Himal may look like a harsh place where the living conditions are extreme, and that is partly true. But some cultures have lived there for centuries or millennia and are used to living that way. They even managed to thrive in the last few decades, partly thanks to tourism.
Alright, that yak didn't seem close enough. Top of the hill, though. We shall see what we shall see. Hoping we'll luck into a snow leopard while we're up here. Gray fur class 2, so that's probably fox. I have definitely lucked into as many snow leopard kills as I've gotten intentionally. Well, there's a yak. Lone female. Okay, we can leave her be. Medellin, thank you for the follow. Always appreciated.
So you have not seen anything strange up there? No smoke or fire?
I have an idea. If no one has seen him, how about we check the camera traps that we have left in place for snow leopards? Could you please go check our camera traps and retrieve the video cards?
Alright, new mission, Ghost of the Mountain. This is the second to last mission in the storyline campaign. Ooh, I'd either have to go all the way along the road or try to go up the mountain. We're going to try to go up the mountain when we get a little closer. Oh yeah, that's a lot closer.
Here in Nepal, they even run snow leopard tours, which are very popular. But as a tourist, you have no guarantee you'll see one. We refuse to bait snow leopards for tourists because they would gradually grow used to being closer to humans, and that would put them in danger.
Snow leopards are freaking awesome. I got one at the zoo near me. Amazing creature.
When you were a little girl, right, Asmita?
Yeah, that's how it started, I think. I was obsessed with snow leopards as a child. I would draw them all the time.
The snow leopard at the zoo near me had like 2 cubs last time I went, and they were pissing her off so much that like they couldn't climb yet, and she was just like clinging to one of the upper branches inside the enclosure, and they were just trying they were trying their darndest to get up there. She needed a break. I hear a yak. Hopefully it's not a yak attack. Oh, they're running away. Why am I stuck on this hill? Let me go, I want to shoot yaks. Oh, he might be aggro. Nope, nope. We're good. That should be more than enough. Yep, there she goes. Pretty sure I'd seen more than one. Maybe it'll come back around. Nice little bronze. There's that other yak. He's actually just been going up the hill. Oh, he's good. I missed. What is he doing? Alright. I was not getting breath back either. That may not be full credit for that kill. Those shots were not that great. But he'll probably go down. 7mm just tears up big game. Yeah, I think he said level 8 mythical, so should be a gold. Is that a body? Yep, that's a body. Maybe a silver if I really badly messed up the shots. Oh yeah, still got the gold. I actually got full credit for him too. It was because that first shot was decent. Second shot was almost entirely unnecessary. Alright. I like the yaks. They're good fun. Apparently that was an objective for a side quest or something. We'll grab this one first, and then head down the mountain for the other two. Actually going to head to the top of the mountain too so I can get as much visibility as I can. So as soon as I hit the top of the ridge, there's going to be like a lake right there. Okay. Cool. What was that? Is that my dog? Heard like a kind of huffing sound. I assume it was the dog. I'm a springbok. Boing. Boing. Alright, what's in this big ass cut through? Surely something must be stalking around. I took a snow leopard there a couple weeks ago. I'd actually been following it along from the side through the woods up the hill, and as soon as it got into the open, knocked it out right about there. Wait, did I miss the thing? I missed the thing. Oh, they blend in. Which I guess is the entire point. Alright, let's see. I'm going to grab the far one first and then swing down. Or is it maybe a swing up? Looks like it might be higher elevation. Got the shades. Oh. Oh no, it's a yak. I was going to say it sounded a little leopardy. Maybe we'll go this way first. So if I keep going on my current path, it's just gonna get the scent on him. Do the rapid crouch. I have a hunch it's going to run right as I hit the ridge line, so get the gun ready. So yeah, it's got tracks going that way. There's a poo over there. More tracks that way. So he's got to be like probably there. Although there's more tracks and poo over there too. Hey, who the heck knows? Guess I could tell the dog. The dog will figure it out for me. Go get him, boy. Alright, so he says he's straight ahead. Ah, they're over the ridge. That's another very good yak. Alright. Dog, bring it in. Alright, I'm going to go ahead off to the side here. Get the height I need to shoot down on it. In theory. Very delayed bushes noise. Is that her? Oh, that's a rock. Why is it making so much bush noise? I guess I could set a collar. That might be fun. Oh man, yak is not on the collar. Alright, this rock has the height. Oops, she's alert already. She knows too much. There's the good one. Is that a shot? That might be a shot. Put one into that second yak. Probably not enough to be fatal, though. That first one's dead as hell. Those were good shots. Try to get to this other rock ahead of me. Then maybe have the height to shoot. Alright, where are they? I think I lost them in the woods. Alright, where's that one that I nailed? Because I hammered that first one. There it is. Just down the hill a ways. Then we can go pop back up the hill a ways and grab the trail cam. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Got that lung, and then the same lung. Toro. I don't think that other yak's gonna die. Might be Revenge of the Axe time. Either that or the girl from The Grudge is sitting in the bushes. Yeah, we're good. Where's the thing? There's the thing.
You have all the video cards we flagged. Good job, Sati. We can really count on you.
You are breaking up again. We will need to keep it short.
Go to the nearby village, Sanogal, to analyze the photos on the video cards. Look and see if any snow leopards were caught on camera.
Give me the snow
Understood.
leopards.
Then use the computer to check the video cards. Let us know if you see any snow leopards on them.
I'm just gonna look through the computer for nudes. I don't know who they're kidding.
We work with scientists and conservation.
Yeah, that's a snow leopard.
Together, we spot animals and do an
Snow leopard.
inventory of their populations. Only one camera caught a snow leopard. One. When I was a little girl, all I dreamed of was to go to university and study conservation biology. Become a scientist myself. Maybe even travel abroad.
And no sign of Manish? Or any poachers? That's good news, I guess.
You know, this game should have added. It actually should have added trail cameras.
I believe there's gonna
Like, it'd be
be
really
only a
cool if you could
handful
like
of
pull up
snow
your
leopards
phone
in our
and
reserve
then just
at
like
the
turn on
moment,
your camera.
So we need to make sure they're safe and unharmed. But it's all in the past now. I just hope that Trishna and Apeksha will get to make a choice for themselves. Go back to the site where that snow leopard was spotted. If there's a poacher, it would be in its vicinity.
Alright. 0.54 miles back up the hill. Alright, that's twice you've done that to me now, map. It's definitely leg day here in Nepal. Oh, nope, yaks again. Yaks always sound like a growling cat to me. And no sightings. Yeah, one thing I like about the yaks is they're always like really good, and they always give you like a ton of money. My guys must have just thighs of iron to be doing this. Like, how many flights of stairs is that really? Like 20, 30? can't go that way. I hear something moving. Oh, it's that fox. We must have chased him up the whole dang hill. And another very good yak. Let's see if we can get the yak. Now we got the fox. Come on, man, give me a shot. It's not going to give me a shot. Oh, I was looking in the wrong spot. That was a shot. Not the best shot, but it was enough. All right, where'd you go? There you go. Got the royal assortment here. We got every organ he got. Yeah, they're over the ridge. Alright, this is the ghost of the mountain. Tracking down the snow leopard we saw on camera. Although we're tracking him down to stop a guy from poaching him, so I doubt they're going to turn around and say, oh, okay, you shoot him. But if I see him, I'm going to try. Alright, we've arrived back at the exact same location. Oh.
What did you hear? A strange vocalization. That's the snow leopard.
Oh.
But you won't spot it that easily. I'm just relieved it's safe.
I might spot it that easily.
I just got a message from one of the Sherpa spotters. They think they saw a young man. Apparently he's... wow. All the way in the northeast. Very far from where you are.
It might not have even been a real snow leopard. Sometimes they just have calls that are storyline related.
He just wanted to escape after the accident with his dad.
Or he got completely lost. In any case, he needs help, even if he doesn't want it.
Yeah, the mission's already telling me to leave this area. But I gotta know if the snow leopard is real. Yeah, all these tracks are just yak track. Yaktua. Alright, you should get banned for Yaktua. Gonna poke into the woods a little bit more to see if we get this this snow leopard spotted.
Beware of the Kishkandi, Sathi. Manish believes it is out to get him.
The only thing out there is altitude sickness. There's even less oxygen in that part of the reserve.
So I can't use the dog for this, unfortunately, because the dog won't track predators. More yak track. All right, we're gonna try. See if we get. If we run, do we spook a leopard? No, we spook a yak. But he might run into the open. Let's see here. Alright, if I shoot, do I spook a snow leopard? No. There was no snow leopard here. They just played a call. Alright, we're going to fast travel all the way to get somewhat close, and then head up the road on the ATV. Hey, Rustaflow, thanks for the follow, man. Definitely an ATV job. There it is. Oh, that door launched me. Alright. So when we hit the road, we just head north until we get a chance to turn second left. Which one of these is the road? Is the road straight? Yes. This road in air quotes. This has been a very enjoyable storyline so far, though. We're running around. It's not too Scooby-Doo. Some of the maps, it's like, oh, go track the Yeti. A snowstorm's coming, they say. Got the wind coming off the side of the mountain. That's a cool touch. Very windy up here. You can hear the wind howling over the heavy engine. And even all the trees are bent over. Very good touches. Ooh, what are these tracks? Tar tracks. This probably then is a tar feeding area? Let's get it added to the map. We need some ramps. Oh, that is not a ramp. It looked kind of like a ramp. So far, the best ramp in the storyline series was the rhino's corpse on the Africa map. Oh, oh, oh. Just a little sideways. It's okay. Alright, what's going on in this lovely house? This is like their version of the Yeti, I think. They're coming right for us. It says threat nearby, but I can't pull out my weapon. Oh, there we go. Alright, where is it? I want to shoot it. What is this? Freaky weird tracks. Oh, oh. Even the yaks are scared. Alright. I found the tracks. What do you want me to do with them? Let's see, maybe the mission log has a clue. follow the strange tracks. Okay. Man, that snow's really coming in. This is some good effects. Thunder snow. I want to shoot a Yeti. Let's go. I just said it's not Scooby-Doo, and now I'm following Yeti tracks. I gave them too much credit. Ghost leopard! Ghost leopard! Huh! Oh, it moves quick. Oh, it also can teleport. The first shot felt pretty okay. But, you know, he's a ghost, so... I didn't have ectoplasm bullets. Oh yeah, the mission is Edge of the World. Yeah, this is the last mission. Hunting the ghost leopard. Does he leave tracks, or was he just a manifestation? Oh, oh, oh.
Hey, wake up! Are you okay? I'll help you.
I got roofied.
Namaste. Good to hear you're feeling better.
Where's my ghost leopard?
Manish, he told us everything. He saw the fire you made from a distance and saw you pass out. He's been taking care of you. He told us what happened. He hired a poacher to pay his family's debt, but had second thoughts and wanted to call it off. But the poacher injured the tiger's teeth.
When
Oh, so it was
Manish
his
confessed
fault.
to his dad, Mahesh wanted to take his gun away. But the safety was off and Mahesh accidentally shot himself. Manish thought he would be punished for this. But he's given himself up now and has given up the names of the poachers. So he'll be charged, but he'll be fine. You said you felt a mysterious presence and saw a ghostly snow leopard?
Hell, I shot at it.
I don't know what happened to you out
Some
there.
tars moving
I'm
over
not sure
there.
if you ordered anything off.
Way too far away. 700 meters. You know what?
But in any case, you committed
Long
to
shot.
help
Are
Manish,
you all ready?
and somehow that made him come to his senses.
Alright. I got a good feeling.
Dhanyavad. Thank you for
Oh,
saving him.
wow, that was way
Now,
not what
hopefully
I
we
thought.
can start
Alright, so it'd be
onboarding
more
you
like
as a warden.
there. And more
There's
like
no shortage of work on the reserve,
there.
be it in the Terai,
More
Himal,
like-
or Bahar.
More like reloading.
Let's split up the work between us, and maybe things will look up.
Oh, did
We
he
know
fuck
what's
off
to
yet?
be done.
No, he didn't fuck off yet. More like there. Holy shit, we got a hit! I have to shoot like a long time. I just want it to die so I can say I got a 700-yard kill. Alright, Tar. I don't think it's gonna die. That thing probably hit him like a mildly thrown rock. Oh, wait. Holy crap, he died. It was on this hill, right? Yeah, that's a body. Oh, now I have to go all the way over there. So, I guess that was the last actual mission on the map. You can shoot at the ghost leopard, but you apparently cannot kill the ghost leopard, or at least I couldn't kill the ghost leopard. But what we can do is we can take arbitrarily long shots at Tar from across a mountain and get it done on like the 5th shot. That's a long ways away. So yeah, after this one, I'm going to go back, probably going to start in on side missions. I am planning to skip, at least initially, the side missions that are like kill 150 deer or something like that, because that is boring. Probably no one wants to watch that. Alright, where's Matar? Where's Matar at? Oh, we're still another mountain ridge to go. Wow. He was far. I'm actually surprised by how flat the trajectory was on that. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. But then when I do a highlight of the shot, I'll cut out all the middle. Yeah, if it has a great one grind, I guess it could be argued, but that might be a whole different set. Great one grinds. Alright, where's my tar? Still another mountain to go. Is that my tar? No, that's a rock. Yeah, when I do the highlight for the tar kill, I'm just going to cut out all this time, and it's going to be like, whoop, one and done. Got a tar. Got the voice line for it right there. Pretend like it wasn't the fifth shot. I think that might have been the body. Nope, just another rock. Eh? The tar actually do have a great one, by the way. It's the only animal on this map that does. Alright. Hey, there's one. Uh-oh, don't want to get run over by accident. Alright, where's the dead one? Alright, a little bit south of here. And we'll say dog figure it out. It probably didn't go very far. Alright, find him. Find him. He's a good dog. Bleed rate medium. Yep, there's the body. Long range tar. 732 yards. And it hit him in the spine. And he had the bleed out. Yeah, what the hell, I'll take it. 732 yards. And that's where we're going to end the map. Thank you for joining on Sundarpatan, Nepal. Next up, we'll probably start into the side missions. Same map, I think.